Good morning and welcome to the Daily Download. I'm your host, Dr. Darrell R. Pulley. This is the day the Lord has made. We are rejoicing and we are glad in it. Thank you so much for being a part of the Daily Download, where the Lord daily loads us with his benefits. And I'm telling you, today is already loaded. It is already jammed and packed with the lessons and the blessings of God. And my heart and my mind are open to receive all the good that God has for me. And I am praying with you today that your heart and your mind are open and receptive to divine, unlimited ideas. Again, welcome to the Daily Download. If this is your first time watching the Daily Download, like, follow, and share the Dr. Darrell R. Pulley page so that you can get notifications of when we are on Facebook Live. And if you're one of our regular students of truth, Kingdom citizens, you know what time it is. It's time to click that share button, invite a family member, a friend, a neighbor, a co-worker, a classmate, a church member, and let them know that you're looking at the Daily Download and you invite them to watch it along with you. Well, it's 2019 and today is a special day. It is my granddaughter Tyler's second birthday, and I am just so excited for her 2 years. And I want to make a quick trip to Baltimore this morning and come back tomorrow afternoon, but I gotta be there for my grandbaby's birthday. And so I'm excited about this wonderful time, this wonderful day, the day that she was born. And if your birthday is today, I celebrate your birthday as well. All right, we've been talking in 2019 that the soul's journey is a love journey. That the soul's journey is a love journey. And so therefore we are moving along this journey. We are moving along this wonderful time of the soul. And so with this soul's journey, it's a love journey. We've been looking at Luke chapter 10, verses 25 to 37. Again, that's Luke chapter 10, verses 25 through 37. It's the parable of the Good Samaritan. But before we can get to the parable of the Good Samaritan, we've got to understand how this began to happen. And we've learned that there was this magnet, this love magnet, that Jesus is on his journey, and that Jesus on his journey, and the young rich ruler is on his journey. And their journeys and their paths begin to cross, and that magnet drew them to each other. And so today we're talking about the law of attraction, and we're looking at another view. That's mean we're putting on some more glasses. We're looking at another view of the law of attraction. And the law of attraction, very popular. I don't know how many remember The Secret. Give me some thumbs up, give me some hearts, give me some high fives if you remember The Secret. The movie, the book, The Secret. It was very popular, probably about 10 years ago. Everybody was talking about The Secret, and it was basically talking about the law of attraction as it was described. I think it was a wonderful opportunity to bring a consciousness, an awareness about our thinking and how that draws things to us. And it really opened the dialogue up for people to really talk about new thought, about metaphysics, about the kingdom. And so I'm grateful for that. But as I continue to talk to people about it, it seems that there's some missing dynamics that people may not have caught from the book or may not have been clear to them. So this morning I decided to give you a new view or another look at the law of attraction. All right? And we're going to look at it from the lens of Luke chapter 10, verses 25 through 37. Y'all ready? Let me know if you're ready. All right, so Pulley point number one is it's called the law of attraction. And biblically, as I read and research and study, in the New Testament, there's really only one law. And that one law is the law of love. Everything else is a principle that undergirds the law of love. So there's only one law, and that law is love. Everything is about you loving God, you loving yourself, and you loving others. That's really the only law. That's the one word of the universe, love. That is the one law that all the other prophets and all the other laws of the Old Testament hang on, is that one law in the New Testament, which is love. Somebody say with me today, it's all about love. Come on, affirm it again. It's all about love. One more time, it's all about love. So there's only one law that you need to remember in the New Testament as a kingdom citizen, as a New Thought Christian, as a metaphysician. There's only one law that you need to learn, and that law is the law of love. love. Yes, that one law is the law of love. Everything else is a principle. Binding and loosing is a kingdom principle. Sowing and reaping is a kingdom principle. The law, reciprocity is a principle. That what you sow, what you reap it. And so all of those other things that we teach, that we preach, that we practice are really principles that undergird this one law in the universe, which is love. So let's just start right there with calling it the law of attraction, really seeing it as a principle, because there's only one law, and that law is love. And I believe if we can follow, if we can make this thing simple. As I wrote a book some time ago about it's just that simple. Love God, love yourself, love everyone else. If we can focus on that one word, if we can focus on that one law, which is love, everything else in our lives will come into play. So pulley point number one is there's only one law, and that law is the law of love. Pulley point number two. With the law of attraction, or the principle of attraction, as we are redefining it, it gave the idea that it only works one way. That things are attracted to you as a result of your thinking. Some people look at it that way, but the principle of attraction, it works both ways, which means that it's not only what you are attracting to you, but it also has to do with what other people are attracting to them. And that cross-section of attracting, it works both ways. And so it's not just you being attracted to things or people, but it's also things and people being attracted to you. It works both ways. That I am attracting and I am attracted. That it doesn't just work with me attracting my good and bringing people into my life and the good desires of my heart into fulfillment, but it's also working that someone is attracted to me, that somebody is bringing me into their space, that someone is bringing their good into their space, which may not be me. All right, so pulley point number two is that this principle of attraction, it works both ways. It's happening both ways, not just you, but also everybody in the universe. And that's causing things to intersect, it's causing things to connect, it's causing things to disconnect, it's causing things to attract, it's also causing things to repel. So it's not just you and your thoughts as if you were in a box, separate from other people in the universe. This energy of attracting, this energy of bringing our good into expression is happening for you, and it's happening for everybody else. And that attraction, that energy, that magnetism is crossing lines and is intersecting. All right? So pulley point number two is that this principle of attraction, it works both ways. Not only am I attracting my good to me, but I'm also being attracted to my good. That it's working both ways. That I'm not just bringing it to me, but it's also bringing me to it. That it's working both ways, all right? That attraction works both ways. I'm attracting my good to me, and my good is being attracted to me. I'm attracting my good is attracting me. So it's working both ways. Somebody say it's working both ways. I wish that you would do this hand motion with me, that it's working both ways. That I'm attracting my good to me, and good is being attracted to me, and I'm attracting it, and it is attracting me. It's working both ways. Does everybody see that this morning? It's working both ways. Come on, do some exercise with me to show that it's working both ways. All right, pulley point number three. Now, if there's a principle of attraction, if you think about a magnet has two poles. And if it attracts, it also repels. So with this principle of attraction, even though it's working both ways, I'm being attracted to it, it's being attracted to me, there's also that which is not good for me is repelling, which means that I may not be good for somebody. And so that person, according to this principle, is repelling me because I'm not good for them. I may not be good for them in this time, in this season in their lives, or I may not be good for them at all. So even though I am good because I'm made in the image and likeness of God, I may not be good for you right now, or you may not be good for me right now, or ever. And so this principle of attraction is also repelling. It's the flip side of the same coin. That not only am I attracting my good to me, that I'm also repelling that which is not good for me. And not only are people attracting their good to them, which may or may not be me, they're also repelling that which is not their good. So you cannot have the principle of attracting without also the principle of repelling. The Bible says the door that God opens, no man can shut. And the door that God shuts, nobody can open. And so with this principle of attraction, know that every day, all day long, you are attracting and you are repelling. That I am attracting and I am repelling. It's working in both directions, not only with the people, but also with the idea of the principle of attraction, that it is working both ways. That I am attracting my good to me and I'm repelling that which is not good for me. That somebody else may be attracting me as they're good to them, or the ideas of health, prosperity, harmony and relationships, and anything that's not that is being repelled. And so many times we wonder why we may not get along with certain people, because this principle of attraction is repelling anything that's not good for you. We wonder why we don't get certain jobs or certain positions, or why we don't fit in certain clubs or organizations or maybe local assemblies. Because when you understand this magnetism that love is, that love not only attracts, but it also repels. That God not only gives you the good desires of your heart, but God also keeps those things that are not good away from you. So open up your mind today. Open up your heart to see the magnetism of the love, to see this love journey, the soul's journey, is attracting and repelling what it needs. What it needs, your soul attracts it. What your soul does not need, it repels it. So as you begin to open up your mind, as you begin to broaden your horizon, as you begin to expand your consciousness, know that I am attracting and I am repelling. I am attracting that which is good for me, and I'm repelling anything that's not. Amen? And everybody else. And that may mean you. And I think that sometimes we feel bad and say, oh, I'm a good person, and we experience a person rejecting us or feeling like their time with us is over or that season is up, and we feel bad. But know that it is nothing but love. It is all love. It is love that attracts, and it is also love that repels. Can I say that again? It is love that attracts, and it is also love that repels. I'm being attracted to my good, and my good is being attracted to me. And that there's only one law in all of the universe, and that law is the law of love. All right, y'all got it? Let's review one more time. All right, let's look at a new view of this law of attraction, coming from Luke chapter 10, verses 25 through verses 37. Pulley point number 1, there's only one law, and that law is the law of love. Everything else is a principle undergirding the law of love. Pulley point number 2, it works both ways. I'm being attracted to my good, and my good is being attracted to me. Pulley point number 3, the same love that attracts also repels. And so love brings to me that which is good for me, and love repels from me that which is not good for me. And so we look at this from a new dynamic to know that there is this principle of attraction that is undergirding the law of love. I love you so much. God bless you. Thank you so much for being a part of the Daily Download. I know that some of y'all are chewing on this. I know that some of y'all are working with this, but really work with this idea over the weekend. You may have to go back and play this a couple times to really integrate it into your consciousness. But we're looking at the law of attraction in a new way. And so today, I thank you so much for being a part of the Daily Download. Remember to share this on your page. Share this with somebody that you know this desires to bring their good into expression in 2019. Also remember to sow a seed, meet a need, boost this post. That's right, I said it. Sow a seed, meet a need, boost this post. All of the seeds that you sow today and to the Daily Download will contribute to boosting this post to people all over the country and all over the world. Until Monday morning at 6:30 a.m., remember that it is already done. Whatever you need, whatever you desire, it is already done. I love you so much. God bless you. Have a positive and productive weekend.